purchased new names to fame and fortune, and 1992 was no exception. Cynthia Tornquist has a roundup of this year's breakthrough stars.
My achy, breaky heart, I just don't think you understand.
And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart,
it might blow up and kill this man.
This time last year, me and my band were riding around in a 1989 Chevy Beretta and a bread truck.
Achy Breaky Heartthrob Billy Ray Cyrus's debut album topped the pop and country charts and sold more than 5 million copies. Fans called him the new Elvis, but some critics think his popularity will fade.
Well, that's sort of like pet rock makes a song. A couple of years ago, back in Philadelphia, there was a show. We snuck backstage, just wanted to sing to anyone. Michael Bivins, along with Ricky Bell and Ronnie DeVoe, they were hosting the show. And when we snuck backstage, they happened to be coming off stage. And we walked up to Michael and we asked him, could we sing for him? And he liked it, and I guess the rest is history.
Boys II Men's debut, Cooley High Harmony, garnered a Grammy, American Music, and Soul Train Awards. Adolescent rap sensation Criss Cross jumped from obscurity to the top of the music charts in 1992. Their first album, Totally Crossed Out, sold more than 2 million copies, fueled by their hit Jump. But the Criss Cross Kids also sparked a fashion trend by wearing their oversized jeans and shirts backwards.
Do you know Sharon Stone?
Sharon Stone needs no introduction. Despite protests from the gay and lesbian community over her role as a bisexual murder suspect in Basic Instinct, the actress thought the role was worth it.
I think if a part doesn't scare you, it doesn't, challenge you, what's the point?
So you're that guy that's been hanging around the house?
Juliette Lewis nearly got the pants scared off her by Robert De Niro in Cape Fear. Martin Scorsese's remake of the 1962 film did for Lewis what some critics believe Scent of a Woman is sure to do for Chris O'Donnell. O'Donnell portrays a college student hired to watch over a blind man, played by Al Pacino.
Are you blind? Are you blind?
Of course not.
Then why do you keep grabbing my goddamn arm? I take your arm.
What does it take to hold your own opposite Al Pacino?
You have to be on your toes. Because Al will come into scenes and, you have no idea where he's going, because he just comes up with these great, lines just out of nowhere.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Rosie O'Donnell, no relation to Chris, was a hit in a league of their own. The host of the stand-up spotlight on VH1 recalls how anxious she was to make the big leagues.
I read the script, I thought, my God, if I don't get this movie, I should quit the movie business.
Gimme credit tonight.
Kathy and Jimmy's prayers for movie stardom were answered with a role opposite Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act. Before Sister Act, the comedian got small roles in movies like Soap Dish, This Is My Life, and The Fisher King. But she still managed to steal the show.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck.
Guys and Dolls, about gamblers of the 1950s, returned to Broadway and earned one of its stars, Faith Prince, a Tony Award. Her knockout performance as Miss Adelaide had critics calling her a brand new musical comedy star.
They tell you how to sing, they tell you how to act, but they don't tell you how to deal with all this.
Prince is currently negotiating for a starring role in a television sitcom. Speaking of TV, it was Melrose Place that put newcomer Grant Show on the map.
See, I'm the last person that you should be bringing home to Mom.
With some of the personalities who made names for themselves on the showbiz scene, I'm Cynthia Tornquist, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
Still to come, CNN's Gloria Hillard puts her unique twist on the year's entertainment news. We'll be right back.
Well, we can't get started without putting our tool belts on, can we, guys? Today's fashion tip with tool belts is always hike that baby up to avoid that unsightly butt crack, because who wants to see that?
Now, as you all know, the February sweeps period is here, and the network... Very funny. Very mature.
On ABC's Monday Night Football.
Those stories and Andy Rooney, that's right, Andy Rooney, tonight on 60 Minutes.
Darling, 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 darling.
This is exactly the reason I'm not going to culture night.
What? Are you ashamed of your talent?
No, I'm ashamed of my parents.
Sadly, 1992 marked the end for some of the industry's greatest entertainers. We pause now for a tribute to the stars we lost during the year.
And the band is ready with a Gershwin tune that is perfect for dancing. In fact, it's wonderful. A 1 and 2 and...
Life is never quite interesting enough, somehow. You people who come to the movies know that.
Oh, help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Shut up!
Without a delay, Alan Shepard sits there patiently waiting. People get the idea that I know everything, and I don't.
And so the story gave pride to black people, as indeed my grandmother's stories gave me pride, even before I could spell pride.
Know that I glory in this nose of mine, for a great nose indicates a great man. Genial, courteous, intellectual.
My vision is within. Here is where the birds sing. Here is where the sky is blue.
If you're on the run, winding someplace, just trying to find the sun.
Doctor.
Where the sun shines, where the
Present me
rain.
ever humble Bart Maverick.
The river I love you is the same.
Listen to the sea. So soothing. Listen to it.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
They're coming in going, oh, God, not another sale at Kmart! No! Ah!
Heard this kind of sound.
Play La Marseillaise. Play it.
Talking about what you meant. We're talking about your exact words, remember?
What is going on?
He's not a floozy. He can't be a floozy. You're a floozy.
Movies have shaped more lives in this country, I'm sorry to say, than literature.
Very nice. What the hell did he just say?
Other women enjoy complaining, not yenta. Not every woman in the world is a yenta.
She came down to Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. But I just wanna make love to you.
Only make believe that you love me.
I can't give you anything but love. But love. But love.